Canelo Crawford, who you got if that happens?
I can't go against Crawford. I fuck with Crawford. I like him in the ring, out the ring. I think that he's the best right now. I'm rocking with Crawford.
The world of boxing has been set abuzz with the latest developments surrounding a potential showdown between two of the sport's biggest stars, Canelo Alvarez and Terence Crawford. A meeting between Canelo Alvarez and Sheikh Turki Al Sheikh, the president of the General Entertainment Authority of Saudi Arabia, has led to major discussions about the future of boxing in 2025. According to reports, the fight between Canelo Alvarez and Terence Crawford is now officially confirmed, although the specifics of the bout are still being worked out.
The fight that you're considering now?
We'll see. We'll see. Everything is possible. We'll see. We want to talk about it, sit down and figure out something.
I know you thought he was kind of a lose-lose situation for you. Do you think he's too small to compete with you?
This announcement has created excitement among fans and analysts alike, as it marks the potential for a colossal battle between two of the best pound-for-pound fighters in the world. While the fight has not been officially confirmed in terms of the exact day or venue, both Canelo and Crawford seem open to the idea. In an interview,
"You know, I thought I would never say this, but Canelo's scared. Literally, I thought I would, as a fighter, I know fighters are not scared."
Canelo Alvarez acknowledged that the fight was on the horizon, though he remained tight-lipped about further details. In the midst of all this, Canelo continues to explore several options for his activity in 2025. This includes negotiations with various parties, with the aim of ensuring that his next move is the right one both for his career and his legacy. Despite there being multiple contenders in the mix, it seems that Canelo is willing to listen to one of the proposals put forward by Sheikh Turki Al Sheikh, the key figure behind the burgeoning boxing scene in Saudi Arabia. Al Sheikh's influence in the world of sports, particularly boxing, has been growing in recent years. With the support of the General Entertainment Authority of Saudi Arabia, he has played a significant role in securing major boxing events for the kingdom. His involvement in discussions regarding a fight between Canelo Alvarez and Terence Crawford only underscores his vision of making Saudi Arabia a global hub for sports entertainment. The upcoming potential fight could therefore not only shape the futures of Canelo and Crawford, but also be pivotal in further establishing Saudi Arabia as a major...
Not scared, but wow, we've been begging Canelo, please, Canelo, please. We want this fight. I want it as a
player in the boxing world. Before the meeting with Al Sheikh, Canelo Alvarez made a significant appearance in London, where he was honored by Ring magazine as their Fighter of the Year. This recognition came as a testament to Canelo's incredible achievements in the ring, cementing his place as one of the finest fighters of his generation. While in London, Canelo met with...
He hasn't beat nobody other than Errol Spence Jr. that went through a car crash. Name one guy that he beat other than Errol Spence that's well known. Sean Porter that was washed. Who has he beat? He hasn't beat nobody, bro. He's not gonna beat nobody, bro. Terence Crawford is not no, he ain't like that, bro. Terence Crawford is an overhyped bum, bro. I'm sorry. Somebody gotta say it. You're an overhyped bum, bro. I'm looking at the camera right now. You suck, bro.
With Al Sheikh to discuss the details of this future in boxing, particularly the prospect of a fight with Terence Crawford. In an interview with the host of Ring magazine at the event, Canelo addressed the topic of his potential fight with Crawford. Though he confirmed that discussions had taken place and that the fight was indeed a possibility, he kept the specifics vague. "We'll see, but there's always a possibility," Canelo stated when asked about the bout's chances of materializing. This statement was telling of Canelo's pragmatism in the negotiations, as he emphasized that while the fight was on the table, a number of factors would have to be worked out before any official announcement could be made. Canelo's cautious approach to publicizing the fight likely stems from his experience in the sport, where contracts, negotiations, and circumstances...
I'll be going for Bud. You know, if he fight Canelo, I'll be going for him. I mean, I don't know if he's gonna win or lose, but I definitely be going.
Can change rapidly. Still, the fact that he confirmed the discussions with Crawford signals that a major clash could be on the horizon, with both fighters eager to prove who was the best in their respective weight classes. Terence "Bud" Crawford is one of the most highly regarded fighters in the sport today, with a reputation for being a master technician and a dominant force in the ring. Having achieved undisputed status in the lightweight and welterweight divisions, Crawford's ability to compete at the highest level has earned him respect from all corners of the boxing world. However, the potential fight with Canelo Alvarez introduces a new challenge for Crawford. Unlike his typical fights, which have mostly occurred in the 147-pound welterweight category, a matchup with Canelo would require Crawford to move up in weight. Currently, Crawford competes in the 154-pound super welterweight division, while Canelo is the undisputed champion in the 168-pound super middleweight division. The weight difference between the two could pose a significant obstacle in finalizing the bout, and negotiations may hinge on finding a compromise that satisfies both fighters' physical requirements. Crawford's team has expressed a willingness to fight Canelo, but there are also concerns about the challenge of stepping up in weight to face a fighter of Canelo's caliber. Despite the size difference, Crawford has a reputation for taking on challenges that many others avoid, and this potential fight against Canelo would undoubtedly be the biggest test of his career. While Canelo Alvarez has publicly discussed the possibility of facing Terence Crawford, there is another fighter waiting for his opportunity to challenge Canelo for the undisputed super middleweight title, David Benavidez. The World Boxing Council, WBC, has named Benavidez as the mandatory challenger for Canelo's title, and many fans believe that a fight between the two would be a natural and exciting bout for the future of the super middleweight division. However, Canelo has shown reluctance to accept the challenge from Benavidez. This could be due to several reasons, including the Mexican fighter's desire to pursue other lucrative and high-profile matchups, such as the fight with Crawford. There's also the possibility that Canelo feels the Benavidez fight could be less appealing, given the lack of intrigue in comparison to a matchup with Crawford, which would be seen as a battle of two of the best pound-for-pound fighters in the world. At present, it seems that Canelo's interest in facing Terence Crawford has taken precedence over the challenge from Benavidez. However, there are still many questions about how this situation will unfold, and it's possible that Canelo will ultimately face Benavidez later in his career. For now, Crawford remains a more attractive opponent in terms of both business and legacy. One of the biggest challenges to closing the deal on a fight between Canelo Alvarez and Terence Crawford is the significant weight difference between the two fighters. Canelo is a natural super middleweight, having fought in the 168-pound division for most of his recent career. On the other hand, Crawford is currently competing at 154 pounds in the super welterweight division. The weight disparity could lead to complications in terms of negotiating the catchweight, where both fighters agree to meet at a compromised weight that is mutually acceptable. Some experts suggest that a catchweight of around 160 pounds might be a viable solution, but both fighters would have to agree on this weight limit. It's also possible that Crawford might need to bulk up to fight at a higher weight, something that could affect his performance in the ring. For Canelo, the concern may lie in whether Crawford could bring the same level of power and effectiveness at a higher weight. For Crawford, the issue would likely be the challenge of adjusting to the strength and size of Canelo at 168 pounds. These considerations will be key factors in the negotiations between the two camps. The involvement of Sheikh Turki Al Sheikh and Saudi Arabia in these discussions has added a new dynamic to the sport. Saudi Arabia has been making significant investments in sports in recent years, and boxing has been a focal point of these efforts. The General Entertainment Authority of Saudi Arabia,